And now for the final zone, and the final original zone in Mania, Titanic Monarch.
But real quick, I know we didn't get to touch on it in the last video, but you know that last boss fight had a couple references to a couple of the other boss fights in the series.
Yeah.
Siege, Sonic 2, and there was an Amy cameo too.
Yeah, it was an Amy doll. It was both a reference to the classic version of Amy, and its design was reminiscent of the Tails doll from Sonic R.
And if you let it hug Sonic, Son, Amy confirmed, obviously. It's the series.
I mean, she also blows up afterwards, so... And she'll also hug Tails and Knuckles, so...
Because love hurts. But anyway, Titanic Monarch, the final level, how does it fare?
It's not bad or anything, but it is the lowest point of the original zones. As I feel like a lot of the other stages had a specific design, but Titanic Monarch doesn't quite follow that design. How there are these techniques and stuff that you can use to get to secret areas, whereas Titanic Monarch does things differently. With all these spheres from the Sonic and Knuckles bonus stages, and these yellow bumpers from Metropolis Zone. It's utilizing more of those instead of actual Sonic physics that you've been using up to this point. So, I don't think it's bad or anything, it's just, it doesn't quite stack up to the other zones that we've seen already. So, yeah.
Would you feel if the levels how would you feel if this is a 3-act zone?
I would feel like it's dragging on a bit too long. I mean, it's already the longest stage in the game, and 3 zones is really pushing it. There's a reason why Sonic 1 is the only classic game that did that. And why?
Final level. It's supposed to be the gripping, heart-stopping, this dramatic music.
You can still do that even if it's only 2 acts.
We can throw hands about this area. But
speaking of other references, this stage has a design similar to Scrap Brain Zone, including those pig enemies, and wasn't there another thing? No, I don't think there was. But you could see that staircase thing that they do with the pig enemies. And that was from Scrap Brain. And here's this from Death Egg Zone.
that just means they ran out of ideas for the final game was made.
Oh.
Nice call.
Yeah. But here's a problem I have with this one is that if you're playing with Knuckles, there's very little chance to attack it without getting yourself hurt. And Knuckles doesn't even gain a height boost even if he goes super, whereas I think Sonic does. So he's just kinda screwed here.
Well, he seems to be doing very good for himself right now.
Well, that's because Sonic's the one carrying the team.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has Sonic doing all the work, but see, he did good. He did a good job. No, you carried the team. He even got to do a little show you can pose for.
And so we ride the elevator up to Act 2. And Knuckles is gonna take a break here, and Tails will switch in.
Shit. This is Sonic Heroes. Yeah, I think Act 2 kind of drags on more than Act 1 for this particular part. Actually, I nearly timed out the first time I played this.
Yeah, I did too.
But for this second part, we're trying to take it in a Mega Man fashion with different sections you can go through.
Yeah, you can go through them in any order you want. And at the end of each section, there's 2 endings to each section. The regular ending and the ending where you can get a specific shield out of each of them. And I do manage to get all of them except for one of them, which is the bubble shield one. I'll let you know which one it is. Oh, right. And I also forgot to mention, there's another achievement that you can only get in Act 1, and that's completing the entire stage without taking damage.
You're gonna restart the game as you were talking about. Let me go back to Act for a second, guys, and show you.
Alright, you also cannot die, and you also cannot restart. Otherwise, it's gonna count as a failure. So you need to go back to the menu if you mess up. And I did mess up on that one. The run you saw earlier was from a restart. So I didn't get the achievement during that, but I would have if I didn't restart.
I know we talked about it last video, but I don't know, I would have loved to see a Knuckles chaotic level make an appearance in the game.
Oh yeah, that would have been nice.
Now which one? I'm not too sure. I mean, I know they're all memorable, but regardless, one of them would have made a good thing. Whoa.
Yeah, Sonic needs to take a rest for now, so Tails will take over, and Knuckles will become the sidekick here.
Tails, I've been carrying this whole team, you take over for a second. Did you not see Knuckles' performance in that last boss fight? I need a rest.
Oh yeah, this is the one with the bubble shield. The secret exit is off to the left. The normal exit is all the way up here.
You blasted through that one, easily.
Yep.
That's Knuckles taking.
Yep. Sonic doesn't want to be a sidekick though, so Knuckles is all by himself here.
Knuckles, you fell off the plane, and I didn't see what you did in the last balloon, so you take over. You have been the weakest member of this team. Knuckles, were you back there blowing up Oil Ocean? I can't take the rap for that. It's gotta be you. You gotta do this. As always, the design, the background design of this is great. Especially Act 1 where you can see the moon in the background.
Yeah. It's got details of all the important things in this game. Important to Eggman at least. The Hardboiled Heavies, the Chaos Emeralds, the Phantom Ruby, and of course Eggman himself.
And as I see here, Sonic ditched for both of them for this section.
Well, Tails and Knuckles are both tired from doing all this work. But now Sonic's back all by himself, and this time with just the drop dash.
He's like, Ty, listen, y'all were playing Mean Bean Machine while I was busting my butt. This is a solo operation now.
They like doing the bottom right section last, because it feels the most, it feels like one you would save for last. More so than the others.
I usually cover bottom first and then top. I'm a speed runner. I do it fast. I still finish with 9 minutes left, but I do it fast.
And so, with all 4 sections complete, we move on to the final boss.
To be continued.